Well, it's been a while that I said this, but welcome everyone to the Do More, Be More Food Lab, where we cook for gains with none of the pain. Today we are actually doing a review for the Food Lab. I did make a recipe which I may use in the future, but we're gonna do a review on this red lentil rotini, and basically it's pasta made of lentils. So we're gonna check that out now, so stick around because that is coming up right now. And so now what we're trying here is the red lentil rotini. This is the Target brand. As you may have seen, I went to Target a few days ago and the video will have been posted sometime before. This one, as far as the taste goes, is what we're gonna do first. We're gonna try it on its own, nothing else, just the pasta. And here it is. Okay. It tastes good because I added olive oil, which gives it that nice consistency. If you don't give it some kind of wet base, something creamy or something, let's say fatty, it's gonna be really dry. It tastes a lot like chickpea pasta. It's gonna be lower in calorie considering that it has a lot of protein. Not all that different from a regular pasta as far as calories go, but now you get to add more protein to your carb food-ish when you're having this kind of pasta. So that's a good thing. I would not say it's a whole lot different from the chickpea pasta. It stands in at a 2-ounce serving. This box has 4 servings. For each 2-ounce serving, you're looking at 200 calories and 15 grams of protein. So it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's actually identical to Banza, give or take. And then for a 3.5 ounce, you're looking at 360 calories and 26 grams of protein. So I would imagine that serving is there. If you're just gonna have the pasta on its own, but remember you're throwing in a little olive oil because you want to give it some taste. You don't want to just have it with water and then just some seasoning. You want to get as close as you can to something delicious while you're having some good nutrition and some macro-friendly dishes. In this case, I added some sausage, which I kind of threw on the skillet first, gave it some color. And then I put it aside, boiled the pasta. I added olive oil to the base. It's gonna be parsley, crushed red pepper, salt, fresh pepper. Sometimes I would add Parmesan cheese, but I forgot, so it's whatever. Now I'm gonna try it with the sausage, and here we go. Okay, that was good because it had some of the pepper on it and it was a little spicy. Spicy turkey. By the way, it's turkey sausage, and spicy turkey sausage always gives anything a kick. With this, another thing I would add is when I'm making this pasta, once I add the pasta to the skillet where I'm gonna mix everything, of course you gotta take some of the pasta water, mix it in there, gives it a little bit more oomph, if you will, a little bit more texture. You don't want a really, really bland and dry pasta. I would say this is really good. I would have this often. It's like having pasta basically, as long as you add some olive oil. Look, you don't have to hate oils. Oils are fatty, yes, but they have benefit. I usually just use olive oil and avocado oil. I use olive oil whenever I can, and then when I'm using a really high temperature, making a really high temperature dish, I will use the avocado oil because it doesn't burn the way that olive oil does. Another ingredient I add here, by the way, is garlic. It's to the base of the pasta. It's a lot of benefits here. I would say that this dish is kind of like having pasta, and I don't miss having regular pasta. It feels like I'm having it, and I love pasta. I love Italian food. I'm doing a very traditional Italian pasta dish, which should be called aglio olio, which is garlic and olive oil, or in Spanish, ajo y oliva. Some people say aceituna actually, but there you go. So I would say this is a good product. I liked it a lot. I would recommend it, and it's as long as you can find it cheap. In this case, what I like about this is you can find a store brand. I think they have store brand chickpea pasta, but if not, you can always find store brand lentil rotini. It's good for protein, good for having pasta, pretty decent on calories. So I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you've enjoyed that. And again, I would recommend you buying it. I would give it a 7.5, 7.9 out of 10. And of course, there's always other resources if you don't want to have this. So I'm gonna end the video. Hope everyone has a good day. Any questions you have, please feel free to leave comments in the comment section. appreciate your liking, your sharing, and your subscribing. And above all, if you do more, you will be more.